Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going through the second part of my top 2022 concert moments. Just a quick reminder, if you haven't watched part one, that these are my thoughts about concerts that I attended this last year in Korea. If you have any thoughts or questions, please leave them in the comment section below. Let's not waste any time and let's get started. So the next festival I actually attended after Super Junior was the Soundberry Music Festival. And this festival was really great because it was in Gangnam. It was at COEX. For those of you who know anything about COEX, it's this huge shopping mall in Korea and also has an event center with it. So it's very close to a lot of different things. It actually is close to my favorite hotel, has a lot of fun restaurants you can try and different coffee shops inside, and it's just a really good place to go if you want to get a lot of experience. It also has the beautiful library inside. It has the COEX aquarium, which is so cute. Definitely go check it out. I love it a lot. So I kind of took this weekend to treat myself and go to my favorite hotel and just take a relaxing weekend. So I love music festivals because you get to see so many different new artists. And one that I really loved was discovering new hip-hop artists, because I'm really not in the Korean hip-hop scene very much. Hip-hop is just not my favorite style of music. I really love rock and pop. So it's good to hear these artists live and kind of see for myself what kind of artists I like. So I got to discover Ash Island. That was really amazing. And I've known DPR live, so getting to see him perform was amazing. And then I also saw Yugyeom of GOT7, and I haven't really seen his solo music, so it was really good to see his solo music in this capacity. Something that I wish they would have thought about a little more is there was so much sound that there were things that were falling. So that posed a lot of health concerns and safety concerns for everyone. I was really worried because the vibrations from the sound equipment had everything falling. And I don't know if they just didn't take it to consideration or those things hadn't been checked in a while. Because like I said, this was an event center, so they're used to events. I just don't know if they were used to this kind of festival with the amount of equipment. So I definitely was worried about that. It also made the sets a lot shorter so that everyone could still perform, which was disappointing. I didn't stay for the whole festival, and this is mostly because I wasn't feeling very well. And like I said, I kind of, after these two festivals, realized I just don't like festivals where I can't chill. So I think a lot of people go to festivals to see a lot of different artists, and I love that, but I don't like it where I can't just like chill with my friends sitting somewhere and like have a cold beverage and some snacks and just relax. So I prefer those kind of festivals over the more like being in the pit kind of festival. So definitely, if that's something you love, I highly recommend it. It's a great way to see a lot of different artists, and it wasn't really that expensive. I definitely recommend that for sure. The next concert that I was able to attend was at MasterCard's Blue Square in Itaewon. And this venue is really similar to Yes24's live concert hall, except it is in a different area. It also is something that you go down into. So rather than, climbing up all the stairs, you start from the top and you go down. So I found that really unique and I really liked it. The only thing is on the way back out, you have to go back up unless you're going through the subway. So that was a little sucky, but in general, I really like the venue. Like I said, it's a lot like the Yes24 live stage where you can see everything. There's not a bad seat in the entire house. And for this particular concert, I went to HUTA, and this is Minhyuk of B2B. And if you don't know B2B, I'll talk about them a little later, but very well known and respected idols. And Unfortunately, I wasn't able to take a lot of video just because this is not something that B2B typically allows at their concerts. And I actually really like that and enjoy that, because then I'm not focused on like taking video. I'm not really focused on that anyways, because I like to just take videos for memories for myself, rather than like, oh, I'm looking at idols or things like that. It's more like a reminder of me being there. So it was really kind of nice just to be like, okay, I can't take any video until encore. So I really just had to focus on the stage, which was really awesome. Minhyuk puts on a great show. He's such a versatile artist in the fact that he is one of the main rappers for B2B, but he's also this amazing singer, which you don't normally think of right away of a rapper being a great singer. I know there are a lot of rappers that are also great singers, but with Minhyuk, he just takes it a step further. I think he could definitely be a lead vocalist in a lot of other groups out there if he wasn't a rapper. He does rap because he loves it, and I think that's really great. So I only have an encore video of him, but in general, the stages were great. I really loved his interactions with his dancers and with melodies. So the next concert that I was able to attend was for N.FLYING. And N.FLYING is a 5-member group from FNC, and they were also at Yes24 Live Hall. Again, they are a rock band, so like I mentioned earlier, a lot of the rock bands perform at Yes24 Live Hall, and it's really because of the acoustics. And I just have to say that in general, this was probably the most hype concert that I have been to the entire time I've been in Korea, besides at like the music festivals. Like, it was nuts. Sunghyub and Hwaesung were like getting everyone out of their chairs and on their feet, and it just was so energetic and so much fun. I really loved that. And the vocals, oh my gosh, you guys, wait until you hear some of the vocals from them, because it was amazing. I just was floored at the vocals coming out of everyone. And there were 3 parts that I really, really liked in the entire concert. I've loved N.FLYING since debut, so it's really been a great journey with them. And I have to say that I was just wow. But the 3 things that stood out to me, of course, The Real is such a fun song anyways, and so everyone was just hype and like getting out of their seats and just like jamming and singing along. And then they did a portion of the concert where they actually all switched instruments. So they went to a different instrument, and I loved it because obviously they took Jaehyun from being the drummer to being the lead vocalist, and he killed it. I tell you, like, this is some of the most fun I've ever seen idols having. It was just great. And then last is their encore song, which was Rooftop, which is such a well-loved song in Korea. Like, I don't think that a lot of people understand, like, how big that song is in Korea. Like, everyone knows it. If you mention that song, maybe not that they know N.FLYING, but if you sing that song, everyone will know it. So it was really great just to see everyone really loving and appreciating that song. FT Island was the next concert that I was able to go to, again at Yes 24 Live Hall. And the thing I want to point out about Korean rock bands is that Korean rock really isn't loved in Korea. Rock is just not a genre that really touches a lot of people. Maybe a long time ago it would have been, but definitely unless you're like in the indie scene, rock is not really big. So that's why when you see a lot of rock bands in Korea, I wouldn't say it's not that they don't do as well, but they just don't get as much attention because the style of music is just not as loved as hip hop, and a lot of the youth really like Western artists. So that's why I mention this. But the one thing is that if you mention FT Island to any Korean person, they're going to know who they are. So they definitely have that air about them, and they've been around for so long that they really have captured the hearts of a lot of people. And they've had so many great hits, and especially with Hongki being the lead singer, amazing. So, I mean, they've been around since 2007, and right now they're only a 3-member group. Obviously, they're from FNC, just like N.FLYING. And so, really, if you haven't paid attention to FT Island, wow, I definitely think you are missing out. So you definitely need to check them out, because like the entire time, Hongki is in a mood. Like, he is just so amazing at leading a concert, and I was entertained by him the entire time. I love the song I Pray by FT Island, and so hearing that live, oh my gosh, I kid you not, guys, I started to cry because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm getting to hear this live. It was just such a special memory for me. They did a portion where they had an acoustic section, and it did kind of medley of some of their older songs, and I really enjoyed that because all of the members, including their two guitarists, came down and really set the mood for this acoustic section. And I just really love when bands kind of take everything, they strip it back, and they just play acoustic. It's so wonderful to watch. Minhwan came out and did this spectacular drum solo. I kid you not. It was so good. I was not expecting it at all. You'll see what I mean when you watch the clip. But yeah, if you can see an FT Island concert, definitely you have to go see it. That's where I'm going to end it today, guys. I have so much more to talk about. There were a lot of concerts that I went to, so definitely a part 3 is needed. This will be the last of the series, so I hope that you've enjoyed it so far. If you have any questions or thoughts or comments, please leave them below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time. Bye!